is it mandated by law to have a car insurance? It's mandated by your mortgage company to have homeowners insurance. It's never mandated by law to have life insurance. You think about that. Do you think the government care about you? Do you think your job care about you? The only person that care about you is yourself. And that's why we need to start making better preparation and stop relying on the government and your job to financially take care of you and your family. It is your job to do that. Every insurance is a gamble. Do you get medical insurance when you need it, or you get it before you need it? It's the same scenario. You get disability income replacement before you need it. You get life insurance policy before you need it. You should never wait until you get sick to then try to get some long-term care or life insurance policy. Common sense. And it's crazy that people out there spend, there's no company or corporation out there that care about y'all. No one. As I said before in one of my videos, people always say they're good. And the people that always say they're good is the one that's always need the help the most. They're in a financial rut, and they think because they have company benefit, they're good. I tell you, I will talk to 10 people. And if 5 of them say, oh, I don't need no financial class, I'm good. Those 5 that says that is the one of them that's working paycheck to paycheck. Why aren't we understanding and trying to learn how to let our money work for us? Why aren't we trying to get educated to see how we could do better plan for our family? Why aren't we sacrificing our needs right now for our kids in the future? Why aren't we putting money aside or find out how we could plan and save for our kids' future? Do you know statistically show that if a parent plan for their kids in college or put money aside for their kids' college, that child, you have a 90% rate that child will go to college versus a parent that did not properly plan for that child? How is it that we spend $250 to go buy that child some name brand sneakers, but then we'll say we broke, we can't save? How is it that as soon as a new phone come out, we spend $400, $500, $600 buying this new phone and this new technology, but yet still we say we don't have the money to put aside and open a saving account or save for our kids' future? You tell me, how is that? Why aren't we sacrificing that? And then as soon as the new technology come out again, we spend another $500, $600 to get these new technology for ourselves. And we spend all these money buying expensive sneakers and purse and stuff for ourselves. But we can't think about saving for our kids' future, saving for our retirement, saving for if we become disabled, saving for our long-term care. Why is it that we spend all our days worrying about how we look? We spend time buying things we don't need to impress people we don't like. And the people that you're trying to impress don't even care most of the time. Can you tell me, why are we doing that? I see people spend money, spending $200, $300 buying sneakers for their 4 and 5 and 6-year-old kid. But yet still they say they don't have no money. They get their tax return. They go buy all these material stuff. But yet still they have no saving aside for their kids' future. No saving aside for their future. Why is that? Why aren't we sacrificing ourselves more for the better good of our kids? We have an obligation to them. We have a responsibility to them. I'm going to be starting a nationwide Zoom. And for anyone that want information on college planning, how to save for your kids, resource, how to understand how money work, how to understand 401k, how to understand Roth, how to understand how to start your own pension plan, anything you want to know that has to do with finance, I want y'all to inbox me. This webinar is going to be Wednesdays and Mondays. We're going to set a time, and every single person that want to understand, want to ask question, want to know more information about finance, any person who want information, you inbox me. I will send you a link where you could log on and learn live of finance situation, scenario, concept, how to let your money work, how to understand where to save, where to put your money, how to understand what rate of return you need to even make money. A lot of people don't understand. You know, in order to make money, you need at least a 4.5% to 5% interest return on your money to even break even. Do you understand that you have to calculate inflation and tax when you're investing? Where is the place you could invest where you don't lose any of your money if the stock market goes bad? You know how much people lost their life saving when the stock market crashed? A lot of people, a lot of company. Now, if you have proper knowledge and resource and know where to invest, where if the market crash, you do not lose any of your money, wouldn't that be great? These are information that we need to start learning. We need to start understanding how money works. We need to understand financial concept. We need to understand compound interest. We need to understand rate of return. We need to know how long it will take for our money to double. We need to understand how long it's going to take if you don't pay off a debt for it to double. You know, there's a simple concept that's called the rule of 72. It's the magic number of compound interest. You know, these are some of the stuff that we're going to be teaching on the Zoom. Free of cost to everyone who want to log in a live Zoom webinar. You will see illustration, mathematical concept. You will be able to hear. You will be able to ask questions. You'll be able to voice any concern you may have. We're going to have to take this nationwide to start financially educate people and family how to save, how to find money to save, you know, what interest rate you need. How much people of sometimes you're thinking about you're saving and you don't know how long it's going to take for your money to double. There's a mathematical equation for that we're going to have to learn and understand. So when you're talking to someone and they tell you something, you know if that's the right decision for you or if it's not. If we don't understand and know what's right for us, how are we going to be able to make a right decision for us if we have no clue or we don't understand? If we don't understand simple interest, if we don't understand tax advantage, you know, there's so many ways out there you could save for your retirement where it's not being taxed when you're retired. Do we know what are the tax advantage accounts? Do we know what is the tax later account? You know, a lot of people put their money in 401k and traditional IRA. Do you know all those accounts are tax later accounts? I mean, do you know that tax is going to be higher later? So you're going to be getting a higher taxation bracket later for the money you're saving right now. We need to learn how to take advantage of the tax advantage account. Anyone want information? We have non-for-profit company that we work with college planning. There's so many resources out there for family to get scholarship, to get stuff that we're going to be teaching family to understand their money, to understand how money works, to know where they could find grants, scholarship, to pick their kids up with a coach, to help them from the 8th grade on straight throughout college. You know, help them in their major, find ways of, you know, what they want to do. You know, there's ways of us helping you to find money. But are we willing to make that sacrifice? Are we willing to make that materialistic sacrifice for the better good of our future and our kids' future? You're going to have to make that commitment to yourself. That this is what I need to do. We're going to have to start building a strong financial foundation from the ground up, not from the roof down. We need to understand the difference between long-term care, long-term disability. When do you need long-term care? When does long-term disability kick in? How much does it pay you? These are simple stuff we need to start looking through our benefit package to see what we have. We cannot properly protect and plan for our future if we don't even know what we have available to us. We don't need to find out when we need it. We need to know before we need it. Do you guys know that there's life insurance policy out there that you could use to save, plan for your retirement, overfund, and you could use this policy while you're alive? Do you know there's life insurance policy out there that has long-term care? There's hybrid policies out there that has long-term care, disability, everything you need in these life insurance policy that you could use as a living benefit while you're alive. All people know is term and whole life. Why? Because we don't have the knowledge and our understanding. We don't have the resource. But my goal and my mission is to make sure people have the knowledge and the resource they need. And anyone that want information, want to do webinar learning, financial course online, any city or state you're in, we have over 800 centers nationwide where we open our door to the public and teach financial workshop free of charge to anyone that want to attend these classes. Where can you go and get financial education for free? If you go to your bank right now and ask them to give you some financial education or financial knowledge, you can't get it. If you have no options, if you need a loan or you need something right now, where do you go? Your bank. If you go to Bank of America can only offer you Bank of America product, which is not a lot of option. If you don't like that and you go to Wells Fargo can only offer you Wells Fargo product. What we are trying to do is to turn consumer into informed consumer. Give you the tools, the resource, the information, the knowledge, the education you need. Now, if you have education and knowledge, don't you think you will make the right decision for yourself and your family? That is the dilemma we're facing here, is the lack of understanding and knowledge that we need to make informed decision for ourselves. And as I said, every day I'm going to be campaigning for financial education. We as a people, I want y'all to share these on your Facebook page. I want you to share them on social media. Anyone that want information, we're going to make this a nationwide webinar learning for people who cannot go into one of those workshop center, for people who is at work and can't get off, for people to have the ability to log onto the computer and sit where they're at and get financial education, ask questions, understand their benefit, know what's good for them, know what they need to do. We're going to have people be able to call in on the phone. You may not be able to watch and see the illustration, but you could listen in. You could call question. You could ask question. We're going to need to start campaigning more. A lot of people don't understand. There is only 5 states that mandate financial readiness and financial education in high school. Do you know if your state is one of them? 5 states. Alabama, Missouri, Utah, Virginia, and Mississippi. Those are the only 5 states that mandate by law for financial education to be in high school. How much of us right now is thinking, if I had more financial knowledge, more financial concept when I was younger, that I would have made better financial decision, and that wouldn't have get us in the predicament we are in right now. It is never too late to understand how to make money work for you. It is never too late to get financial concept and knowledge. It is never too late. But most importantly, we need to start getting our kids to understand financial concept, financial knowledge, compound interest, how debt management work, how to invest. You know, we need to understand what is our requirement, our retire calculation. Do you even know how much money you would like to have or want to have monthly when you retire? There's a calculation for that. But even if you know the calculation, do you understand and know where you would need to put your money? What is the minimum interest rate or rate of return you would need in order to accomplish your retirement goal? No. Some people just be like, hey, you know, when I retire, I want to have $4,000 a month. Do you know how to get there? Do you know what you need to do to be able to retire and have $4,000 a month income? Tax-free? No. That's why we need to start learning these calculations. We need to learn how to calculate our retirement worth. I'm going to leave this with y'all guys. And as I said, I want everyone that see this video, that watch this video, to share it on their Facebook page. You know, sometimes all it takes is a small vision, a small cause to make a big movement or to make a big change. A lot of change come by because one person or two person or a small group decide to stand up and speak up to make a change. We need to start speaking up. We need to start worrying about ourselves and stop worrying about the government. The government is not here to take care of us. These companies that make all these electronics, they're not here to take care of you. They make new electronics because they want wealth. But we are the stupid consumer who barely have money to pay our bills. But when a new electronic come out, we find that $600 or that $500 to go buy these new electronics. And new sneakers come out, we find the $250, $300 to go buy. Who are you making rich? Who are you making rich? We need to sacrifice. We need to start putting these money aside. We need to stop spending all these money on ourselves and not concerning about our kids' future. You're making the rich richer and you're making yourself poorer. That's all y'all are doing. It's sad sometimes I talk to people and they say, well, I can't afford $55 a month right now. How about you cut out getting some of those $200 weave? How about we stop spending all these expensive money on our kids? How about we stop spending all these money on our kids getting their nails done? How about we stop spending $200, $300, $400 buying them a cell phone? How about instead of you giving them all this materialistic stuff, you put that money aside for their college and their future? Why can't we do that? Why are we trying to impress people that don't even care about us? Why do we spend money buying all these name brand stuff to impress the public? Can you go to one of these people where you spend all these money, and can you go to Apple where you spend $600 and buy the electronic later on and say, hey, you know what? I was a big supporter of you. I spent a lot of money buying your product. I'm broke right now. Can you give me a loan? No, you can't. We need to start changing people's life. That is my commitment. My commitment is to reach people. Go out there and talk to people. Do I get paid for this? No. But me going to these workshops changed my outlook, changed my life. Teach me a lot. Teach me what I need to do to start planning better. A lot of people have ideas, but do you know how to execute the ideas? A lot of people think they're financially well off and okay. You're never okay. Why do you think companies keep on inventing stuff? Because they want to keep on making money. Do you think they don't already have enough money? They do. But they want to keep on making money. So we need to keep on making money. We need to keep on getting educated. We need to keep on getting knowledge. We as people. The only way people are going to change in this world is going to change if we change. Y'all keep on thinking Donald Trump is going to change this country, change this world. He's not going to make America great again. The only people going to make America great again is the people. But you know, I hear in the news and I hear people talk on the radio, a lot of Christian and religious believer saying, you know, God wanted Trump to be in office. And it may be so. He may want Trump to be in office. But sometime, God put people in your path. Sometime, God put people in a position. Sometime, God put people in the place for us to get on bending knees, for us to wake up. Yes, God probably is working through him. You know, one way or another, I don't care if he's in office or out of office. But I know for one thing for sure, whatever reason God put him in office for, we will all see the reason. We will all see the reason. God could have put him in there to make a difference in some things. God could have put him in there to make a difference in some people. God could have put him in there for us to wake up. God could have put him in there for a lot of reasons. But one thing I know for sure, God don't make mistakes. And whenever he plays someone somewhere, there's a reason. And everyone will eventually find out that reason. This is my time. I want everyone to share this information on their social media. I want people to inbox me. You know, let me know. We'll arrange, every time we have these meetings, we'll arrange for you to log on, live webinar, call in, learn concept, learn retirement planning, learn tax advantage, learn how to understand your benefit, learn how to do whatever you want to do financially. Understand how you would need to calculate your retirement. Understand how much you would need for your retirement. These are all service that's absolutely free to everyone. And if you're not able to go into any office, we have a solution and a plan in place for everyone that want to learn finance, who want to learn how to make their money work for them, who want to understand how to let their money work for them, who want to change their life, who want to change their finance, who want to stop working hard for their money and let their money work hard for them, who want to be able to have passive income. If you want to go into the workshop, inbox me. Let me tell you where our center is. Where can you go and sit down for 5 weeks and get financial education free of charge with workbook? Nowhere. There's no other company out there that's stepping up to financially educate family. WSB is the only company out there that's stepping up to offer free financial workshop and education to family. We will be having live Zoom on Wednesdays and Mondays. Inbox me your information. I will send you the call-in number, a Zoom ID for you to log on and get trained and get educated. I hope this video finds someone, change someone, educate someone, and make a difference in someone's life. Thank you.